Welcome to the show. I'm Ryan Gomez.
And I'm John Kapora. Hi there.
And we are still thrilled about Kaladesh. We've reached out to all of our great content providers, some of the best authors, I think, in the game.
Oh, yeah, totally.
We've got tons of great ones. We asked them to look at each card from the entire set and give it a rating, a score, if you will, for that card's applications in Standard, Modern, and in Limited.
They had a lot to say about each card, and we've compiled some of the best pull quotes right here. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to ask Ryan, I'm going to give a pull quote to Ryan, and he's going to guess what card we're talking about. Okay. So let's get started. Okay, first one, I'm going to give you a little hint. It's a common. It's the best common for Limited ranked by our pros. Okay, nothing hits harder than this, and while it takes a lot to crew it in Limited, it can also close out a game extremely quickly. The same is true in Standard, where we may even see Lupine Prototype working hard to drive this thing solo.
Okay, so we're talking about hitting hard,
yep.
and it's a common, so that's got to be one of the two trains, probably. There's
sure.
two of them. The bigger one has the higher crew, so that's the Express, the Eridara Express?
Yeah, Eridara Express. Wow, starting off batting 1,000. Woo! Yes, that is Corbin Hosler on Eridara Express.
All right.
And as I said, that is the #1 card for artifacts in Limited, ranked by our pros for commons. So,
wow.
Pretty cool. I'm going to go with this next quote just because I think it's really hilarious. I would just read whatever Conley has to say about this card. Twice.
Boy.
Pretty open-ended. Could be anything.
Could be anything. All right, so this is it's another artifact?
It's an artifact. We're in artifacts today.
Okay, so today's all artifacts, and wow. So, I would say, so he's a brewer. He kind of likes to push the envelope on things. So if you want Conley's impression on something, he
likes to play a lot of spells each turn.
He does. So
all in one turn.
Is it the that Aetherworks Marvel, maybe?
Aetherflux Reservoir.
All right, so I was in the neighborhood. All right, so that's a good one because that's the one that, counts how many spells you've cast. So
yeah, totally. It
lets
you gain life and lets you no-scope your opponents. So, yeah.
50, yeah.
All right, and this is what Conley had to say about Aetherflux Reservoir, by the way. This should lead to entirely new decks being explored in Standard and Modern, as well as a nice new win condition in existing combo decks. And that was rated the highest card potential in Modern out of all the artifacts.
Okay.
So, yeah, it kind of makes sense.
I'm liking this,
all right. This was the highest rated Limited card. A unanimous 5 out of 5. That's like never happened.
Wow.
But yeah, it's the best Limited card probably in the set. Definitely for artifacts. I'm going to read the pull quote now. I can't imagine this will ever be passed in Limited and will be Standard playable. Generates immediate value and is going to take over the game if left alive.
Wow, immediate value. I was going to say the Smuggler's Copter, but that's got to at least attack once before you start doing the looting.
Yeah, it's not generating immediate value.
It's not immediate value, although that would be a really good pick too. So what generates immediate value? Any one of the Gear Hulks would do it. When they come into play, they all have a really cool ability.
Oh, these aren't in this one. Those are colors.
Oh, those are colors. Right,
yeah,
so they're artifacts within our color. Okay, so where does that leave us? What does something right when it shows up? Is it a creature or is it a non-creature?
It is Sky Sovereign, console flagship.
There we go.
Big mythic ship.
Because when it shows up, it deals 3
damage.
Okay, so that makes sense. All right, I was kind of there with it. Right.
Yeah, you were close. I mean, you were right on the money. Okay, so this was the best ranked card in Standard with a rating of 4.57 out of 5, which is basically unanimous. Like it's really rare that so many people with such disparate backgrounds in the game agree on something this much, but this is the card, or this is the quote. This may be the most impactful card in the set. The rate is tremendous, and I expect to play a ton of this card in the upcoming years. Well, just think of the good cards in this set. Just think of the good artifacts. You mentioned this card already today.
Oh, so is it the Copter?
It is the Copter! We nailed it!
It's a good one.
Smuggler's Copter, and that's quote is Craig Wesco.
He would know. He's
going to aggro out all the time.
All right, good.
Okay. Quote, this card is great and should see play in Standard. The fact that it doubles as a mana accelerator is a big deal.
Mana accelerator. Oh, so is that the vehicle that you can tap to make a mana? the caravan.
Yes, that is Seth Manfield talking about Cultivator's Caravan. So,
All right.
Man, you are killing it. This is... So, I'll say that this is an uncommon. All of our authors were really, really high on this card. Really high. So much value. A great pick for any limited deck, a surefire standard player, and has potential eternal applications. Yeah, it's an uncommon.
It's an uncommon. Is it the barge that draws you a card?
It is not. It's not a vehicle.
Oh, well, gee. Okay.
Well, I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I studied the vehicles because I'm excited about the vehicles, and I'm trying to think of what else there would be that... You're going to have to help me on this one.
It's Filigree Familiar.
Yes.
Gray Ogre. That thing is awesome.
Kind of a kitchen finks thing going on there. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
The kitchen finks comparison was made by another author. All right. Next card. This one's a rare. New Skizzik is a pretty big beating, but does have Reality Smasher competing in similar space for a while.
Okay, so is that the vehicle that has haste when it comes
yes!
in and attacks for 5?
It is Fleet Wheel Cruiser, and that is
right.
a Conley Woods quote.
Not the dragster, the cruiser. Keep those straight. Okay, got it.
All right, this is the last one for today.
Great.
Corehaven Outfitter, Stoneforge Mystic, Blade Splicer, and Toolcraft Exemplar are all Artificers.
Ah, so this must be the goggles?
Yes, this is Craig Wesco on Inventor's Goggles. Little
Nice.
tongue-in-cheek joke there.
I love it.
And that's it.
All right, cool.
That's it for artifacts. You did pretty great. I'm so much better than I would have done. Not even lying. That's terrible at retaining cards.
That was rough. Okay, all right. Well, that was a lot of fun. And there's so many cool things to say about all these cards. So make sure you check out TCGplayer.com where we've got it all covered, right? You can read everything that these authors have to say.
Yeah, MagicTCGplayer.com. We've got articles by the pros at all times. We've got videos by the pros. They're playing a lot of Modern right now, getting amped up for that new set kind of coming in, doing stuff with artifacts. You can sell us your cards on our buy list. You can still pre-order Kaladesh cards. So yeah, it's all great.
All right, so a lot of great stuff to take in there, but that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye, Internet.
Bye.